Hey everybody, welcome to my Minecraft tutorial. This is episode number 2 of my Mo Creatures mod tutorial and tour. Now in part 1 I showed you how to install the mod, and now in part 2 I'm actually going to load up the mod in the game and we'll take a look at some of the creatures and see what they do and how do they react to you. And then in part 3 I'm actually going to get more advanced and we'll get into taming and breeding. So without further ado, load up your game and you can follow along. I'm assuming that you've already got the mod installed. So load it up, hit options, and we'll go through the options first. I'm going to change my difficulty to hard, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Let's head over here, and if you've installed the mod correctly with all the other mods as well, you should have a new button here that says Global Mod Settings. So go ahead and click on that. And then under here, you'll see select a mod, and this is Dr. Zark's Mo Creatures. So you've got 6 options here with which you can mess around with and modify some of the settings of the mod. Let's click on the first one. This is the spawn limits. This shows you the maximum number of creatures for each type. We've got hostiles, water mobs, and animals. And you can raise and lower with these buttons on the side. So I'm just going to keep these at the default, 70 hostiles. Seems like overkill, but we'll keep it there. 20 water mobs and 30 aminals. Now, under aminals, I know it's animals, I'm just teasing. This is funny. It's Pacific creatures settings. I guess that we have an Atlantic maybe and a Pacific. Not really. I think that's supposed to be specific, but little typo. So this basically control which animals will spawn in the game and the maximum number of that particular type. So we have, do we want to spawn birds? Yes. Bunnies, ducks, horses. I will get into the breeding in part 3. And then here is the percentage chance that a Pegasus will spawn in place of a horse. We have, and it can only go up to maximum 3%. They are very rare in the game. And that's how you control the actual maximum number of each type. Let's go back here, go to the hunter creatures. A hunter creature is something that will target other creatures and kill them, like foxes will hunt birds and other small mobs. Lions and bears will hunt just about anything that it can get its hands on. And I will explain that once we get into the game, but this is where you can say hunter creature settings. Do you want to spawn lions? Do you want to spawn the bears? And so forth. And also the maximum numbers. And destroy drops equals yes. I'm not sure what that means. We can test that out in the game, but apparently something is going to destroy a drop. Target horses. Do you want these aggressive mobs to kill horses? Yes or no? My assumption about this is maybe they destroy certain drops after they kill the creature. So if a lion kills a horse, do you want it to drop its normal drop, which would be leather? If you don't, then it won't drop that leather. In fact, this is exactly what it means. I've seen bears kill all kinds of stuff, and all around the bear you'll see pork and leather and feathers and so forth, because it's killing everything and leaving stuff behind, which is not such a bad thing. Makes your job easier. Hostile mobs. Hostile mobs are the ogres, wraiths, and so forth, and you can get in here and modify some of these settings. Do you want them to spawn? Do you want them to spawn on which difficulty level? Wraiths should only be on hard, or normal, or easy, so forth. Flame wraith, yes. I do want them to spawn. Werewolves, and so forth. So you can go around here and mess them up. And ogre strength, I believe, is, since ogres can smash through blocks, I think this may limit what type of blocks they can smash through. So the strongest setting, which is this guy here, 3, can smash just about anything. I'm not sure about bedrock, but I'm assuming the higher you go, the more things they can smash through. I'm just going to keep everything at the default settings for now. Water mobs. Do you want sharks to spawn? I do. And on what difficulty level? Normal is fine. Maximum number 7. Aggressive dolphins. Now, I don't think they'll attack you, but they may attack other mobs. I'm not sure about why you want to have aggressive dolphins, but we're going to find out what that means. And let's go back here, and you can click on this to reset back to defaults. Okay, let's get into the game now and go play around. Now I'm going to choose hard difficulty because I want to see the hard monsters, the ones that only spawn on the hard difficulty level. So here we go. Alright, so here we go. In the game, this is actually my tutorial world, which you may be familiar with if you watch my tutorials on how to survive and thrive. And here's our first little mob from Mo Creatures. Now, the thing about these mobs is there are 4 different classifications there. At least if you look at the wiki, they've broken them down into 4 different classifications. We've got friendly mobs, like this little guy here. And the friendly mobs pretty much ignore you. They don't attack you on sight. Some will attack you if you attack them first, such as the fox. But they're friendly in most cases, and that includes the fox here. Bunny rabbits, basically like are normal mobs, like sheep and so forth. They don't bother you. So here we have a little red fox, and they are friendly, although they do attack other mobs. But not all of them. Obviously he's not attacking the sheep, but they will attack birds and other smaller mobs. And let's see what happens when I hit him. I know, this is so wrong, isn't it? Oh, he squeaks and then attacks. Come, sorry. Well, I wanted to see what he dropped. He didn't drop anything. Now the wiki's a little bit outdated. Doesn't have all the information. I think they may drop leather. Now let's take a look around for another friendly mob. So anyway, that's the first classification, is friendly mobs. And then we have what they call passive mobs, but I think it's probably more accurate to call them neutral mobs, meaning they will normally leave you alone unless you get too close or it's at night. And that would include bears and female lions, lionesses, and wolves and so forth. But I'll get to them next. Right now I want to find more passive mobs. Wow, this place is crawling literally with foxes. Ah, here we go. Bunny. Be very quiet. I'm hunting rabbit. Alright, so here we have a little bunny. And again, friendly. Hello. Let's hop together. Now there's one little unique thing you can do with these guys. If you right click on them and put them on your head, and get yourself a very fashionable bunny hat. It's not very practical, except maybe in the snow, may keep your head warm. But other than that, it's just a fashion statement. If you right click them again, they hop off. Goodbye, friend. It's fun while it lasted. A short relationship. Okay, so I think they drop leather, maybe? Or maybe nothing at all. That would be interesting to watch the fox attack the rabbit, which I'm pretty sure they do. Rabbits and birds. Alright, let's go find another friendly mob and slaughter it. Okay, here is another friendly variety of creature in Mo's Creatures. In Mo Creatures, that is. We have a horse. This is kind of a chestnut brownie horse, and they're friendly. See, you can get very close, and they neigh and hop. Now, again, you can breed and tame some of these animals, and horses is one that you can do that, but I'm not going to do that in this part. I will do that in part 3, but I just wanted to show you the horses. You can feed them and tame them and name them if you so desire. So there are, let me think here, there's I think 8 different types of horse. 5 that will spawn in the wild, like this little fella here, and the other 3 are actually only available through breeding. And they come in a variety of colors. There's also a unicorn and a pegasus. Unicorns, I think, have a 1 in 4 chance to spawn when any... Maybe it's 1 in 16. I have to take a look at the wiki, but there's a small chance that a normal horse spawn will be a unicorn, and then there's about a 1% chance that you'll get a pegasus that you can ride, and you can make saddles and ride them. So here's another little friendly little birdie. It's a green bird. So what are you? A finch? Oh, cackle, cackle. Well, that's a parrot. Okay, that's the parrot. So I think there's like 6 different types of birds. There's a crow, parrot, canary. There's a blue thing, grosbeak they call it, and let's see what else. A dove. And this is the parrot. Now I wonder if I can teach him to talk. Oh, I want a cracker? 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 I know, it's just rotten of me, isn't it? Nah, and spy chicken. You still can't get rid of them. Alright, so I think that's about it with the friendly mobs. Oh wait, there is one more, and that would be the dolphin. So let's head over to a body of water and see if we can find a dolphin. Alrighty then, here we have the dolphins. Passive mob. Do not attack. Cute little buggers. They come in various colors and temperament and speeds. And there's a whole list on the wiki about the % chance of each one to spawn in your game. And I'm going to do, obviously when I get to the taming and the breeding section of these tutorials, I'll show you how to breed them. But there they are. Cute little buggers. And here we have one of the first neutral mobs. So we've done the peaceful, or rather friendly mobs that don't attack you. And here we have one of the first neutral mobs. I call them neutral because they're not always friendly. They will attack you, bears will attack you at night, and they do attack other mobs, see? You just killed that little quacker. Yogi, bad boy. So, in the day, yogis will not attack me. Unless I hit them first, and then I'm fair game. They will attack other mobs. They drop leather when killed. They hunt just about everything except for lions. See? How'd that taste? There's one there. And they come in one variety, and that's brown. At least the neutral ones. There is a more aggressive species, and that's the polar bear. I'll try to find one of those later. We're going to need snow to find a polar bear. Goodbye, Yogi. Here's another neutral mob, and that is the lioness, or female lion. And she's right there, hanging out by the bear. The bear is not attacking the lion, as I said. They don't attack, but that lion just went after the bear and, well, lost. Darn it. I wanted to get close to the lioness. The lioness is neutral as long as you keep your distance. And I believe it's about 7 squares. If you get within 7 squares of a lioness, she will attack. So don't get too close. Alright, here's the male lion. And they are aggressive. They will attack on sight. So I don't want to get too close to him. They're pretty tough. They will attack pretty much any other mob as well that gets too close, including bears. Now the sun is going down, and I should see, there he goes. Oh, get him. Lions are tough, bears are tough. Should be an interesting fight. Oh, he saw me. Well, maybe not. And lions drop leather. Now the bear, hi, are you still neutral right now, despite the fact that it's dark and nighttime-ish? It's supposed to attack you at night. At least that's what the wiki said. Maybe the wiki is wrong, because it is night and I am right in your face, and he doesn't seem to mind. What's going on over here? Fox. Alright, let's go see if we can locate a more aggressive variety of monsters. Alright, so here we have a wolf, and it's nighttime. They are aggressive at night. So they are classified normally as a neutral mob because they don't attack the player unless you harm them or it's nighttime. So right now it's night. If I get too close, I'm sure he'll come over here and bite me. It's too bad he doesn't kill that creeper though. Yeah, that's alright. Let me just get rid of this guy, get him out of the way, and I'll show you what we can do with wolves. Here he comes. Okay, so yeah, here he comes. He is aggressive. It's nighttime. And they make that nice little howl sound. And they drop leather. Again, they are neutral during the day. You can walk right up and pat them on the head. But at nighttime, they become aggressive. And you want to stay away. Dun-dun. Dun-dun. Dun-dun, dun, 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 dun. There we go. It's a shark. This is one of the aggressive mobs in Mo creatures. And as you can see, if you go into the water, it will attack. Now, currently they drop stone, but that's a bug. It'll be fixed. They are supposed to drop shark teeth most of the time, and then there's a small chance that they will drop a shark egg, which you can use in taming, and you can get yourself a shark pet. And I'll get to that in part 3 when I cover breeding and taming. For right now, let's just slaughter this guy and see if we can get an egg. Nope, just more stone. So they're dropping stones. And that's the shark. Now they do bite pretty hard. I was fortunate not to get bit that time, but they do hurt when they bite. So be careful when you're in the water. Oh yes, another handy tip about sharks is if you're in a boat, they will still attack you and hurt you. So paddle away. I don't know if they break the boat apart, but they certainly do attack you. Boat doesn't scare them off, that's for sure. Okay, dun 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 dun. Swim, Eddie, swim. Here he comes. Goodbye, Mr. Sharky. Okay, now to find that polar bear. Well, I'm still on my search for the polar bear, and I did not find a polar bear, but I did find a mourning dove. Hello, Mr. Mourning Dove. What a beautiful song. Perhaps you know where the polar bears live. I'll take that as a no. So I don't think polar bears actually exist. I believe that they must be bugged, because I've got regular brown bears spawning here in the snow, but no polar bears. So my guess is that polar bears are not working properly. And I do believe Yogi here agrees. Now, fortunately, in my quest to find a polar bear, I was wise enough to bring a bed. Ta-da! And lots of food. I've been attacked by sharks, etc., etc., etc. So I'm going to continue my search in the morning. So let's hit the sack and sleep through the night. Ah, excellent. Now we shall continue the search, the quest for the holy polar bear. Holy hand grenade, actually, is what I was thinking, but I don't really need a hand grenade. I need a polar bear. I'm not having a lot of luck with polar bears. Okay, the search continues. Okay, here we have one of the monsters of Mo creatures, and this is an ogre. There are 3 varieties, and here he comes. As you can see, they smash blocks that get in the way. Pretty much smash anything with the exception of obsidian. Okay, make sure I have a clear pathway. give you guys a look. Go ahead, smash stuff. Oopsie. See? Just smashing blocks. Happily smashing blocks. Including my torches. Now, they normally... Well, there's a chance that they'll drop obsidian. That guy didn't drop anything, but that's their normal drop. And that is the green normal ogre. That's the weakest of the bunch. There are 3. Let's go find the red guy. I just saw one up here. Now the red guy is a little bit stronger, does more damage, has a wider area of effect attack. So when they smash, if you're even close, you will get hit and it will hurt. Let's go see if we can find one, and I'll show you what they can do. Here is another monster. This one is the red ogre. The second type of ogre. It's red because it has a fire attack and it is fire resistant. So when it hits, smash. Go ahead, smash. Smash for the camera. Boom. It can set things on fire. And it drops flame when it dies. Let's take a look. I got 2 fire out of that kill. Very nice. Now, fire is not normally an item that can be found in Minecraft without cheating, hacking your inventory. But what fire can be used for is in crafting chainmail, which is another item that can't be found in the game. At least naturally, you have to actually cheat to get it. But now, with Mo creatures, if you kill a fire ogre and you get fire, you can craft chainmail. That's on the wiki. There's a recipe for it. I'm not going to go into it now, but chainmail basically gives you armor protection, and it's a little bit transparent, and you can see your skin beneath it rather than being covered up completely. So that's pretty cool. So go find some fire ogres, slay them, and get their fire and make some nice chainmail. Okay, cave ogre. There he is. Oh, don't die in the lava. Alright, yeah, come over here to the light. Let's show the people what you look like. Looks like that. That's a cave ogre. Got a big horn. Alright, now stay out of the lava, dum-dum. You big lunk. There he comes. Now notice he just smashes everything that gets in his way, including humans that invade his territory. Hi. There he is. He's kind of stuck, but that won't last. Yep, just go ahead, break through. Oh, here he comes. I feel like I'm like the embedded reporter on the front lines of the battlefield. Trying to show everybody. See, I don't know if he can break through redstone. Can you break redstone? Perhaps not. Get a better perch. Oh, okay, I think I got a little too close. Lagging a little bit. This computer is my office computer, not my super powerful home computer. Gravel is not a problem. Alright, so that's the cave ogre. There's blue. Smash a lot of stuff. And get a little closer. You're in the dark. Don't be shy. Come on, cave ogre. And they have the largest area of effect attack when they stomp like that. They're tough to kill, obviously. Got him. Alright, let's go see. What does he drop? He should drop diamonds. Yep. Drop diamonds. Slime's not his. I found that earlier. Did he drop anything? No. Well, there's a chance he drops diamonds, but what I saw there in the ground was just all the destroyed blocks that he had beat the pus out of. Yep, well, that was a poor ogre. No diamonds on that one. Okay, here we have another aggressive mob. Actually, a couple of them. That guy right there is a wraith. And they fly, and they're evil throughout. And they will attack you on sight. There he comes. He, she, it. Notice how they fly. Relatively easy to kill at a distance if you are aware of their presence. And they drop gunpowder. Now, there's two kinds of wraiths. That was the easy one. And the harder guy is right up top over there. That's a flame wraith. Now, they only spawn in normally on hard difficulty, but you can change that setting to make them spawn on normal if you like. Alright, here's the flame wraith. So notice that they kind of light up. And attack from above. Now, they shoot fireballs if you get too close. Go ahead, throw a fireball. Alright, yeah, maybe next time. And they drop redstone. Okay, here comes a nasty beast. This is a werewolf. Werewolves only spawn in at night. Although by day, he can be a little hobo-looking guy. And here he comes. On all fours, they run really fast. They can sprint on all fours. Normal weapons like this do very little damage to the werewolf. Diamond, arrows, etc. don't do a whole lot of damage. So what you need to do is use gold weapons. Gold is kind of like the equivalent of silver. Like in fiction, how werewolves can be destroyed with silver. Well, in Minecraft, it's gold. There is a chance when you kill a werewolf, it'll drop a golden apple. Otherwise, it just drops some tools. Okay, this is going to be cool. I found a werewolf. It's dawn, sun's coming up, and watch what happens to the werewolf. Oh, going through the transformation. Oh, that looked painful. And here we have just a hobo. And that's the werewolf in human form, who is perfectly friendly. Hello, friend. Friendly, but not so talkative. Although he is supposed to say something. Sometimes he says, "Help me!" And I suppose the way to help him would be to put him out of his misery. Would you like that? He nods. No? Wait. Come on. You're giving me mixed messages. Would you like me to put you out of your misery? Yes and a no. Yes and no. Make up your mind, because I can handle it right now. You don't want to be a werewolf, do you? Shall we end it here? End the curse? Yes? End the curse. I think you said yes. No! We ended the curse and he has wooden tools. Well, I'm still on my search for the polar bear. And I did not find a polar bear, but I did find a mourning dove. Hello, Mr. Mourning Dove. What a beautiful song. Perhaps you know where the polar bears live. I'll take that as a no. So I don't think polar bears actually exist. I believe that they must be bugged. Because I've got regular brown bears spawning here in the snow, but no polar bears. So my guess is that polar bears are not working properly. And I do believe Yogi here agrees. So I'm going to end this tutorial and tour right now. And I hope to find a polar bear eventually and a Pegasus. And I may share that information with you. When I do, I'll do a short video to prove that they do indeed exist. But for now, I will end this part 2 tutorial and tour of Moe's creatures and move on to part 3 where I'll do some breeding and taming. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you folks later. Bye-bye. Okay, I think I found one. Ah, just get out of here. I don't care about you, you're a bum. Another stage bum. Shooting flaming arrows at me. Oh, the werewolf too. Okay, we got a little bit of everything. Oh, he dropped a nice iron sword. But where is the ogre? I just saw him. Shoot. Mr. Ogre. go? No! He's so shy. Come back. Oh, werewolf. Okay, now I'm in trouble. Werewolves can run really fast on all fours. Oh, I think I just made the bear angry too. Oh, hello. Wolves attack you at night. Oh, spiders bite. Just gonna run and hide here. I'll hide down here in the scary dark cave. This really doesn't hurt this guy, by the way. I need to use gold weapons. Oh, and they drop golden apples. Forgot about that. Which is a nice thing when you're just about dead. So use gold weapons on the werewolves. Of course, that gold weapon will be ineffective against... Well, not ineffective, but not as effective. Take that. Still haven't found a polar bear. Okay, so I'm out looking for a polar bear. I found this great snowy biome. I've been searching around. I have been unsuccessful. I found a bunny, though, for my head because it's really cold here. It's getting dark. I'm going to have to shelter for the night. And let me just show you what happens to the poor little bunny. If you have a bunny on your head and you try to get into a hole, hidey hole. Oh, oh, gee. Oh, poor little bun. Okay, so just keep that in mind next time you have a bunny helmet. Or a bunny hat, that is. And, oh my gosh, there... I hope there's no sharks in the water. There's a unicorn. There's a very... Come on, boat. It's a very rare spawn. I think there's a 4% chance or something. Or maybe it's 1 out of... I'll have to look that up, but it's a pretty rare spawn. You don't see them very often, but that's a unicorn. Now, I don't know what they drop. I'm assuming leather, but I'm not going to find out. Oh, that was not right. This appears to be a rather dangerous island. Oh. Okay. Yep, dangerous island. Island of death. I'll be back.